So tell me about your dates you've been on. How have those been? What has been your experience? Have you met mostly good people since you've been online dating? And
I am probably a rare breed because I have a very great filter. I have not had a bad dating experience.
That's great.
So I typically date men who are hardworking. I date men who have
I was going to ask you that. What
strong,
kind of men? Okay.
Strong incomes. Not that I'm interested in all of them, but I don't have men who are just off. I don't have no women be like, oh my gosh, I've had all these bad experiences, but I can honestly say all of the dates have been okay. There might have been one that was like, yeah, he's
decent quality people.
Yeah, they're just not bad guys. They may not be my guy or the one for me, but I would say all of them, there's somebody there for someone else, but not for me. But cool dudes, like really great friends. Sometimes they follow up, and sometimes I'll date them again, or they'll ask me out. But probably after the third time, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to lead you on. I'm not going to waste your time or money.
Okay. So you mentioned a little bit about the dating process and being asked out multiple times, which is awesome. I think that's great, especially, in today's dating scene. Tell me why you feel this is, and I don't want to make it sound like the corny questions that everybody asks, but tell me what you feel has been your obstacle in finding your person with the people you've gone out with. What do you feel maybe has been lacking, or what you've been feeling as you've been going out on these dates that's not allowed you to keep moving forward with them?
So I think one of the biggest things is age, and it's not like age in terms of their age, it's my age and my wisdom and where I'm at, and it's mindset. So if there's a gentleman who doesn't have an expanding mindset, if he doesn't have any goals, there's trigger words for me. I have trigger words like, oh, I'm comfortable. Ooh, I'm very, very ambitious. So I'm like, we may not work if you're comfortable. Or
do you quantify that with them?
I listen.
Okay.
I'm a listener. I love to just be quiet and just listen and exude a feminine energy. It's for someone who has masculine energy all the time.
Love it. Okay.
I default into feminine energy and be the cute girl. But if they're comfortable, or if they use the word expensive, those are some of the things like, hey, so how do you, like, it lets me know where they're at in their walk in life as far as, are they thinking about like retirement? Do they have the capacity to generate income? I don't think it defines their character, but it might define how they view and see themselves in a world of economic challenges. So I kind of like have a couple of
that's a tax
girl.
CPA person in
here,
which is her business. So
I kind of like see what they want to do. Are they fun? If there's any way that I can insert myself into their lives and enhance it, and if I feel like there's no indicator that I can, then I won't pursue that relationship.
So you've kind of said it a little bit, but let's do a little bit of recap. So dating Adrian.
Yep.
For her to move forward in a relationship with somebody, what kind of things are you looking for in a long-term partner again? Because you've had that before, right?
Right.
And so I'm
been married, divorced, engaged, all that.
And so, like you said, you've gained wisdom through your process, because if people are smart, then they learn with every relationship they've been in and out of or considered. So what does that person look like for Adrian?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm very, very intentional about what would work with my personality type.
Give it to me.
Earth signs. I am definitely one of those women who love earth signs. So I do look at the astrology chart. I have an astrologist who I will run a chart by him, and he'll say yes.
Okay, and tell them your sign again.
I am a Capricorn.
Okay, so, and she says it proudly.
I'm very
Capricorn.
Okay. I'm like a stellium, so I have several Capricorn qualities.
She already said we get along great because I'm a Scorpio.
Yes,
so
we do.
Okay.
So someone who's compassionate, a strong sense of identity, something outside of themselves that drives them, an emotionally invested parent. So if they're a father, I know when everyone says, oh, they're a good father. No. Emotionally invested, physical, as far as activity, they have to work out. Yeah. That's important. I don't care what age they are. And having an intellectual conversation, read, do something other than that 9-to-5 grind, go home and watch TV. That just doesn't work for me. Wants to travel, experience the world.
Okay.
And here's one thing that I love about men.
What?
If they can feminize me, because I slay dragons all day, and if a man can come into my space and energetically make me default into like feminine energy, that's the guy that gets my attention.
So when I've met you, I see more of the feminine energy, but you're saying like all day at work, you have to maybe emit more of a masculine energy.
Absolutely.
So when you can just come home and and that's the thing, when men talk about, to me, women with masculine and feminine energy. Now there are some exceptions, but a lot of women are many women I know and associate with are typically feminine, right? But at work, a lot of us have to be more of a leader. Or at home, if we're single parents, we have to be both sides, right? So when you have a man, I agree that you're around, you can just naturally go to that soft feminine side,
right?
And they don't have to say anything. It's just it just works that way,
and
right?
They're leaders, and they have leaderships in their own life, and those are the things that really truly stand out to me.
I feel you on that one. I agree, 100%. But do you have any dating stories that might be funny or horrible or great, or I don't know, something just kind of leave us with?
No, I always think I do think it's funny. The one thing, I did date a guy who had the same birthday as me.
Okay.
And he was younger, so I do like younger guys. Yes.
We skipped all the way over that. Okay, go ahead.
So it was interesting. Like it was almost like we were almost too much alike, so it didn't work. And yeah, it was boring.
And the thing that's interesting is that you like younger guys, because
do.
you just mentioned all these things that you like in a man that I feel like you would typically see in somebody a little bit more established. And since you are, how old did you say you were?
44.
44 years young. So that means you're looking at guys in their 30s typically.
And that's typically what I end up dating, guys.
Interesting.
Anywhere, I would say maybe 38 to 41, 42.
And you don't find the things that you're looking, well, yes, you do, because those are the things you're looking for that you haven't found yet. And I would think in that age group, it would be a little bit more challenging.
No, not necessarily. Because I think it's about someone's walk in life, if they've had mentorship, if they've had guidance. And I've met gentlemen who are 46 and 47 and they still don't know what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I'm glad you could come, and I got to learn all kinds of interesting things about you. So,
yes. Thank you for having me. This is exciting.
Thank you.
And congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you for being on Dating Diaries. Until next time. See you guys.
Adrian Trice. I am 44 and I live in Mesa, Arizona, and I am super single.
We was born losers, consumers of the demons, nooses. Move, what's your intuition? Turn that to an institution. This is park benches, syringes. Hard living like all I wanted was a Benz. I got God-given rights, but this is dark skin shit. Target on your light, suave. May you all eat on us. I'm trying to turn your block to a Wall Street corner feast. Or we can die martyr, exact version. Or this is Godfather, the black version. Boy, this is Nat's heart, and it's that urgent. These are class wars, and your black's perfect. This is go harder when they act nervous. Product of the hunger, we are past cries. We have got a God amongst us. Something about pride, that shit turned you to a monster. You should see my house, look at where I come from. In my place, I'd rather spit in your face. What you know about 2 rooms, not shit in your place. Now it's fireplaces and I erase for all of those that I have sired. Unable to be fired, hope I'm insulated. These days I'm manifesting all of my desires. Yeah, you should try it. Take off.
trying to rob you?
We don't know what the fuck they wanted. Were they robbing me? I don't know. Were they freaking out on some bummer trip? Who knows? But they tried to kill my wife and my buddy.
Jesus Christ, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm fucking serious. My buddy and his dog killed 2 of them, and then, oh shit, I torched the last one.